welcome everybody who is watching Sowa TV. Every Tuesday we have this thing called
marriage.
We believe that marriage is good.
Marriage works.
If
only you work it.
Good. As I said earlier, I'm here with my partner, my friend, my wife, mother of my children, servant of God. She's my partner in Christ and my partner in
Christ.
What is the subject?
The subject is understanding your spouse part 1.
Understanding your spouse
part 1.
Kwani nini kubwa anafanyanga lazima you understand your spouse? Today we are going to know what exactly do you need to understand.
Yeah.
And that is to show you and to tell you that spouses are different.
Yeah, and one of the mistakes that happens is that people have that outlook and thought of my wife is like this, my husband is like this,
yes.
And I don't like it. And most of the time, it is just the nature of that spouse,
yes.
Okay? Either male or female. And so most of the times at homes and in marriages, you find that many people fight over issues that are not fightable, should not be fought about. All you need to understand is that you're living with a man and not a woman like yourself.
Good.
You need to understand that you're living with a woman and not a man like yourself. And there's a way women behave, and there's also a way men behave.
Yes.
So when you learn to understand, okay, because understanding is very important. People go to school to understand things.
Yes.
Yeah, people go to school to learn medicine, to understand more about medicine. One of the things people overlook is that marriage is also an institution like any other.
Yes.
You know, that you need to grow into, that you need to get knowledge of, that you need to get understanding of, that you need to know the way, the pioneer roots of growing into this thing. How can you be in 27 years of marriage and you decide to call it quits when you're old? Okay? Like now what is going round about in the social media for that guy that has divorced is what they have decided to divorce. It is absurd. If only one or two, three things can be understood on the part of the husband and the part of the wife, and they understand each other, marriage can work.
Correct.
Yes.
So I've had people say, I didn't know that man is like that. I didn't know that woman could be like that. And I'm really having so many questions today. But like I was dealing with a certain couple, a certain man rather, not a couple.
Yeah.
And it's a married man. He was saying that they got married, they're not even up to a year yet.
Yeah.
And the woman is behaving funny. So we'll get to that towards the end, but God is going to help us. But today, one thing that needs to happen in marriage, you must understand your spouse. You
right.
must understand the person you're living with.
Yes.
Now let me say this as we continue, that for marriage to be able to become sweeter or to become better or to become workable is that you must understand who you are, what you have, what you're meant to become, and the person you're living with. How are they? Who are they? What do they have? What they need to do?
Yeah.
So when you know how your partner is, it becomes easy. It becomes easy. It will help you to know how to deal with them.
Yeah.
And so there's how men behave and there's how women behave.
Yeah, but not to say that there are some vices that should be condoned because they are associated with men or women. Okay? Not to say that there are some bad vices that should be accommodated because it is associated with men. What do I mean? Like people say men are naturally polygamous. They can't stay with one woman.
Do you agree with that?
So...
No way. Do you agree with that?
I don't.
Thank you.
I believe it's a demon that can be curbed. Okay? And today we are going to handle it.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
They are saying we are already almost to the days of the ratio of 1 man is to 7 women. They are saying that. We are almost into that ratio.
Amen.
Yeah, so that gives men the feel of jogo, kajogo. You want to be in the middle of you want to be celebrated because the ratio is 1 man is to 7 women. So he wants to be celebrated. If a mama of the first house or the second house or the third house and if Raishi naenda kwa fourth wife. Are you getting? Which is very demonic. So that is what I was backing. as much as we need to understand men and we need also to understand women, we are not confusing the fact that they are bad vices that shouldn't be understood.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. And so, as we're discussing on this subject, we want you to understand that the thing is this.
Yes.
At the end of the day, we are Christians. And we must make sure everything we do is on the biblical perspective.
Yes.
And so, that's very important. Not to say, not to leave out that you need, why people are having crashes in marriage is because you never took time to know what kind of a person you're married to. So, and the person also never took time to understand you.
Yeah.
So what happens is there is a devil that is taking advantage of what is happening around.
Yeah.
So that is what we're going to handle today.
Yeah.
And there are how men behave and there are how women behave.
Yeah.
So you need to understand.
Yeah.
Are we there now?
Generally, there are common differences that men have. Okay, there are common behaviors that men have that are normal for a man. Okay? And also the same for the women.
Yes.
Okay? And also part B is what now you're talking about, when you say you need to know your husband. You need to know your wife.
Yes.
Such that when someone comes and tells you, your wife or mama so-and-so did this thing, you can easily say yes or no because you know them.
Yes.
Are you getting it? But now today we are going to talk about the general differences that are common and are normal, that at times also bring challenges at home.
Okay.
Yeah? Our viewers tuko pamoja. Yeah? That's what, there are two parts of this thing.
Yes.
What we are discussing today. And the first part that we are going to handle today, the other one is your own assignment. The second one is you need to find out who your husband is, how he works, okay? How he likes. My husband could be liking more salt. Your husband could be totally not wanting salt in food. That's an understanding that every woman needs to know. Are we getting it? Yeah. Your wife could be liking high heels, all right? But another person's wife cannot manage high heels. Matter of fact, high heels she can't manage them.
They like floaters.
I knew you would say something weird. I was so sure.
Why are you saying that?
Because I know you and high heels and floaters flow. So when I mentioned high heels, I knew floaters would be the next.
Like floaters.
Yeah, so the thing is, there is that part that personally do your own personal research. Okay? Get to understand what your husband likes, what your wife likes, how they like it. Okay? And there's now the general differences.
Yes.
And this is the thing. Once couples get each other, all right? This man has found me, I'm in love, we have gotten married. And this man has found that lady, she was a jackpot. You know, he has won the heart and the lady now is in the house. Now, mazoeano inaingia. If you are trying to learn and you realize that she loves flowers, so every time you could meet for dates, una present ka flower, can sweep off the foot.
A flower every day.
It's not every day, but that is something that you did to win her. How about now that you already have her in the house, you continue unraveling that package. Okay?
Flowers.
That's not.
There's ugali to.
I know you're just being stubborn. You're getting what I'm saying.
Okay,
Are you being stubborn?
No.
You are not understanding.
I got it.
Yes, so you're being stubborn. So what I'm trying to say is when people get married, the understanding they had, they're trying to understand that person they had now becomes siasha kuja, siasha kwa mama nyumbani. Siasha kwa mama, venye wanaitanga mama. So mama ako hapo, we pika, maisha isonge, you know. And somehow it is normal and not normal because what it does, it starts killing the fire of marriage. So that is why understanding should not stop at any one point. Until today, in your 20 years of getting married, you should still be trying to understand what that man wants and how he wants it, and what that woman wants and how she wants it. And what she doesn't want, respect it. What the man doesn't want, respect it. Because hizo ndo vitu sasa uleta hizi dudu kubwa kubwa. A man says, I've been telling this woman not to talk to me the way she talks to me. Now I've gone to get someone who can submit to me. It was a small dudu that could have been carved down there. Sini kweli? But now it wasn't handled when it was just a warm. Now it has fully grown into what? A big thing that is now completely affecting the home. And vice versa. I don't like the way you come home late. I don't like the way you chat with those your colleagues. It was a complaint that came from her that the man took as insecurity. But see, now it has already put you in fire because you're already dating those women. It is a matter of understanding each other, understanding your spouse, what they want, how they want it, and simply obeying it and flowing in this thing. So be key to see, it's not a competition. We are here to make it work. And if we are here to make it work, it means we are a team that should be able to put our pride, our egos, our whatever. What do we call it for the ladies? Mabawa. You want to be to feel like a queen and all that. Put it down. Try and make your marriage without all those extra selfish things that most of the couples have in the house. Say, unamdate, you can sacrifice anything and everything. But when it comes to the house, it becomes now, tuishi. Yo kuishi siyo kuishi, kwa sababu mnaishi mkiumizana. That is what now today we are here to understand. And we cannot be able to unravel the whole man and unravel the whole woman. We just had to take like 8. And then we tell you how to handle the differences. Then the program is over. Are we together? Can I sip a cup of water? So what we are going to jump into, the topic is understanding your spouse, part 1. So next Tuesday, make sure you join us in. We'll be handling understanding your spouse, part 2. And next week, it's gonna be deep. It's gonna be very, very, very deep. Yes. Yeah? Are you here?
I'm here.
Understanding your spouse, part 1. And so today, right now, what we are going to go into is some of the major differences that male and female or husband and wife naturally have. Okay? So I'll mention them. You talk or you fill up on the male part and I talk on the female part. Difference number 1 is men appreciate space. Women love company interaction. Because I mentioned men. Can you fill up on the men first?
Let's start with the ladies.
Men appreciate space.
Every man, and this is, women should understand this. Ladies, please give me your ears. If not 2, give me all of them. I don't know how many you have. One thing that you need to understand, the way men were created. Men are people that like their space.
Right.
When you overcrowd them, men lose direction. For example,
Let me not talk.
If you crowd your husband with too much manenos, you crowd him with too much things. That's why you find there are men who no longer do what they should do as men.
Right.
What they do is they do what their wife said. Because the mama crowded the man with so much. Men operate well when they're given space. How do I know that? Isaac knew how to do things. Obviously, he went to the field alone to meditate. That's how he got Sarah. So Rebecca.
Right.
So men are human beings. In marriage, women should understand that men need space. Not all the time that the man has come into the house. You want to ask questions. You want to talk this. You want to all the time to talk. Let that man relax. Just come to his house. Boss has talked to him. Customers, phone calls. To Leah, let the man relax. When you say something, don't make it. Why are you looking like that?
Okay.
When the man is talking, listen. After that's why I say like this. Women bring suggestion, not decision. In marriage, if you bring decision, you will fight. In marriage, a woman brings suggestion. When you bring suggestion, the man will give you direction. Men love space. Women, I repeat, give your man space. Meaning, if he wants to go out and watch football and he can't watch it in the house, let him go. He wants to go and meet with his friends for Nyamachoma. Where leo sukuma wiki yako, let him go. A man who loves his own space. And the space does not mean that he wants to go somewhere and sit alone. You see, women have this
notion. It could be.
No. There are these women who have this notion. Are you back on a mwanamke mwingine? And then you're calling him.
Let me tell you, they are never wrong. They are never far from the truth.
No. It's not everything that all the time when the man is out, he's always having a woman somewhere. It's not true.
It is not true, but
Yes.
it is always. Ukisikia mama ana
It's not
complain.
always.
Ukisikia mama ana complain na hiyo direction.
Anamshuku.
Si anamshuku. She
Anamonea.
has no. She has chances of being right.
No,
She has the chances of being right.
That is why women want their husbands to be around, like to cuckoo. What you do is men, the way they are created. Adam stayed with God for a long time before Eve came. So naturally, men love time out, their own space to think, to be able to get direction in life.
Yeah.
And women.
Women appreciate company. Okay. Women love the interaction of company. Now, and I'll give an example also with Eve. Okay. When Eve was created, the first thing she fell on, or the first person she saw, was a human company, right? The husband, Adam. Okay. So she never had a lonely life like Adam had, because Adam was alone only with the animals, and of course the only person that Adam used to speak to before Eve came was who? Was God, when God could visit him the few times that he came, around to see how he was doing. So Adam had a lot of alone time, and that is what was picked up and now flows into all men. So many women confuse the alone time men want to moods, okay? Or you don't like my company.
See, women are
I am being
judgmental.
Honor, I am being very polite. I am not.
But let's talk the truth.
Sichomi.
Wewe
unachoma. Wewe unachoma.
Lazima kweli because
usichafue. Iseme vizuri. Useme vizuri ama itopic tu.
Lazima akitoka kwa nyumba ameenda mahali pengine. Wewe muone hivi ameenda kupumzika.
Mimi nakwambia.
Ameenda
nakwambia.
Kupunga hewa.
Nakwambia uelewe leo. We are FBIs by birth. When you hear a woman say, when you hear a woman say, in capital letters, that akona mwanamke mwingine, 99.9% huko ndio yuko. Wewe utajua.
Not all men have atati akitoka kwa nyumba.
Sasa siturudi kwa appreciation na mimi sasa ukisema appreciation, you need your space. Mimi nilikuwa tu nimenyamaza.
Wala sema communication.
Sasa I was trying to politely explain how that came about. Not communication.
Yes.
Company. All right? When we were dropped, when we were created, tuli appear kipiang, surprise Adam. When we came as women, we found company already there.
Yes.
Okay? And this is the person now that showed us around the Garden of Eden. Told us this is it, this is it. We didn't come to interrupt. Our need was felt. Okay. That is why God made us. Right. Okay? So that is why the way we are created, we love company. And I'll explain very, very well.
Even us like company.
One of the things women do, asipoongea na mzee, ataanzia kwa nyumba. Ataanza kuongea na auntie, kama auntie yuko. Auntie will be her confidant. If auntie is not well reachable, atatafuta jirani.
Aanze kupiga mdomo.
Apige mdomo kwa jirani mpaka until jirani amfanye nini? Amwaibishe, anyamazie jirani.
Ona sasa.
Haya.
Juu ya maneno mingi, sasa kuwa na maneno mingi, she ends up spoiling the marriage.
No, please just be nice. You're not being nice. You're raining on us and it's not very polite. Now, akikosa jirani, ataanza kutafuta ma relatives. And then hapo ndio vitu zinaharibika. You see, now the thing is this, how about you understand that no, she is not talking, we are on company. Okay. That she likes company. And when she doesn't have someone to talk to, she's naturally created to be in company. She will look for company even if it is the wrong company. Okay. Is that too hard for you to understand?
No, it's not too hard.
It is not. So, even in your alone time and in the space that you're craving, remember to once in a while pull her in. When you come in the house, you have been in the comfort of other people. She trusts you. She needs to talk to you.
Yes.
Outpour her day to you.
Yes.
Her concerns, her fears.
Maneno.
Akwambie vile siku yake imekuwa.
She has to pour maneno.
So if you don't give her that, I will not take it. If you don't give her that attention, she will talk to the wrong people.
I have a question.
Don't ask any question that is not going well. I will not answer
I have
it.
a question.
I don't want any question. It better be polite on us.
I have a question.
So we are trying to
I have a question.
we are trying to make people here.
People, you know what is happening, eh? God is opening with a bridge here. She wants to silence me. But let me ask a question. Let's give a scenario. The man has come from work. It was at the call center. He has spoken to customers all through. I'm not refuting of a woman talking to the husband.
It's not talking, it's company.
Okay, your company does not mean you bring manenos.
Talking is there.
You said you want to pour.
It's not power.
Okay.
It's company.
You told me you want to pour. They have to pour their day on you.
Yeah, but you see that's company. So umekuja kwa nyumba.
Maybe
for example, we are talking of a person that is a housewife.
Yes.
All right? She has been probably in the house with just the kids.
I'm saying there's no problem with that.
See necessarily company ni kuongea.
You have your own. My pillow. The issue is this here.
It's not in the middle.
Because can you leave mine?
Okay.
Now this is what I'm trying to say. This is what company does not mean we have to talk the whole 22 hours. The thing is, I've come home. Hi baby, how was your day? My day was good. How was the office? Fine. I need to hug here, I need to hug there. Please can I have my bath here? We are having company. I can be in the bathroom, we are talking. That's company. I can be seated, we are eating. That's company. But that does not mean now, kaba. Mchele.
Hiyo mchele unapeangwa kila siku. Hizo ndo mnatakanga kujifanya. Men like pretending as if women are parrots. As if even us we don't get tired of talking. We do. Definitely we do.
Somebody is saying that women's instincts are 100% right. It's not true.
We are born
with
a certain extra FBI gene.
Belinda is saying that Mom, you're right. We are better than FBI, CIA, DCI, Ku Klux Klan combined. What is that? Somebody is saying here. Okay, somebody else. Let me get another one. Peter Sema to wife Kasuku. True now. Peter, this book can talk.
Nyinyi mko mbali sana.
Give you guys your space. You need to learn to give us our space. Yes, you're learning. So you find you're given mchele, rice. You see.
Hata si mchele na kwanga ugali.
Honor.
Kilo.
When a man comes home, one thing about his house is coming to a resting center. Calm.
I think you people are misunderstanding me. We are talking about space here. You cannot have your space in a house that has children. Space is something that you get once in a while.
Okay.
It is not an everyday thing.
Yes, I agree.
Okay? Because at the end of the day, you must, even the company, is not anything that you demand of every day. Okay? It's just, you need to feel the presence.
Explain to us company.
You need to feel the presence of your husband.
He has come home.
Okay? He has come home, but not he's at home on the phone or on the laptop, still working.
Okay.
Okay? We need to have family time, even if it is once in a week.
Okay.
Okay? Let me know that I have company in my husband. Okay? Not necessarily for talking, but someone that can be there to fill my world.
All right.
All right? And as women, let's be able to understand that these people need their own space to think, to reboot, to rejuvenate,
thank you,
to plan for the future. So, huyu mtu mwenye unaona probably akona mood swing. There is something not going well in his workplace or in his office or in his business. Give him his space. He will work it out.
Thank you. Shikilia.
Sishiki kitu. Mimi sishikangi kwa this thing called marriage. Sishikangi. Hapa unatakanga kunifungia. All right. Understanding your person. Your spouse.
Your spouse.
Part 1. And then we are at the second difference, okay? Yeah, the difference between men and women, or husband and wife. The first difference we said is men appreciate space, women love company, interaction, all right? Number 2 is men talk for information.
Thank you.
Women talk for affection.
And I think that's where we
hiyo tu umeirukia tu
hivyo. Because hapo ni maneno kubwa sana. Let me tell you something.
Men talk for,
there is something, kuna kitu ukwaza wanaume inaitwa bidi maneno mingi. Men are straight to the point.
Are you trying to show us the way you are gentlemen? And we all know you. We have you in the houses.
I'm trying to say men are gentlemen.
So you're trying to be very gentle.
Men know that I need to communicate about the spoon. How? The spoon is broken.
Hey.
That's how men talk. Women, ikijiko. Listen, it can turn into a nagging. It can turn into something else. So women should come to the world of information. Because men are people who go straight to the point.
How about we say you people should come to our own world? Is it going to fit?
Now,
that's why we are different, that we make the world interesting.
So men come and tell you, you know what I need. How are you? I'm fine. How was the day? Correct. I was business. Everything went. But women start. What do they want?
Women talk for affection.
And many words.
Okay, it's not many words.
Okay.
Am I really raining on men when you explain their part? I am not. Please be nice.
I'm nice.
Be very nice.
I'm nice.
We are not that bad.
You are not bad at all.
Yeah, and we are here to make you people tuelewane.
Okay.
Unaona? Sasa let's bring out the goodness of everyone's difference.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay? Now, the difference is you are more information oriented.
Yes.
What I understand from that as a woman is the way men communicate. All right? A man will come and tell you that phone is black in color and he has gone. Okay? A woman will come and look at it and say, it is black. I think behind it has a purple, come blue. It has a gray somewhere. And when you switch it on like this, it becomes white. They are more detailed in their communication. All right? A man will come and tell you, prepare yourself. Tomorrow we are going to see Mama in the village. Okay? It's final. You should obey. You should, submit and agree to go to the village. But the woman will ask you, okay, my husband, I don't have a problem with going. Is Mama okay? She wants the finer details of why are we going to the village, and it is not yet maybe Christmas or Easter, the time we usually go. Okay? Now, that is where we need to marry. Okay? When you come with your information and I ask a question or I dig deeper, I want to know what you mean more. I want you to explain it to me like you would explain it to a child. Because that's how I will understand it from my point of view as a woman. Now, and that is where now, let me just finish up on my side. Just jot it in your brain. And that is where now, as women, we draw affection. Okay? We draw affection by expounding on the communication. Okay? I don't come and tell you that my mother is unwell and you say ni sawa tu tutamuombea. Ni sawa tutamuombea. I want you to tell me what is wrong with Mama. Did they take Mama to the hospital? Has she been checked? Is her blood pressure okay? What are the doctors saying? Then umalizie na tutamuombea. You see, that's how women operate, and that is now what now men have now turned it around, and it seems like ni bidi. Awa now uongea sana. Kili. All the time you're in the ears of your husband talking a lot.
There is that part, but this is another part whereby women, for example, honey, we have disagreed on your chapatis lungua. Men will tell you the chapatis were a bit burnt.
How does it connect with affection?
Affection. Wait, it's true. Women are affection, detailed beings. You get it? But men, you see where we need to marry is here. That you need to understand this is how women are. Not forgetting this is how men are. Men are not people who dwell on one thing. We talk about women are detailed people. So
women are affectionate.
No, you said women are.
I said men talk on information. Men talk for information. Women talk for affection.
For affection.
Yeah.
True.
So it is in the communication.
Women communicate their emotions.
Women communicate. Women enjoy the communication part, whereby it brings in what? Affection. All right?
Okay.
Yeah, like now, if for example, I bring in such kind of a concern and I tell you, that's how you people are created. But when your wife demands or asks for a more detailed know of what you're communicating about, for example, that phone, all right? Maybe it's a phone that you're buying for her. And she asks, how much is the space? How much is all that? A man will just tell you, it's a good phone. It looks like it's a very good phone. Naturally, that's how they are. But for you to be able to understand your wife, that she's not being nagging. She's not a nag. When she asks for details, give it to her. Understand that's how she's created. As we also understand that you people don't give much information.
So at what point do you...
At what point do we marry? The point of... my husband will call me and tell me, I'm on my way coming. I've called you, honey, how far are you? So that probably I start warming the food or I cook ugali. Okay? You'll tell me, I'm on my way coming. The next thing I'll ask is, how far are you? Uniambie, I'm along Karen Road. I'm just taking the corner to our home. That's the detail I'm looking for, so that I ekelea maji kwa jiko, I start making the ugali. Let's marry there. I understand. You will throw the answer and it's true, you're on the way coming. It's very true. But for me to get the finer details, because there's a reason as to why I'm asking. Maybe I've chased all the children, they have gone to bed, I have a surprise, you'll meet me with a nightgown at the door. I have a surprise, I have a reason. So ukiniambia I'm on the way coming, probably you're just locking the door to your office. The information I'm looking for is deeper than that. And that is what now draws our affection. Okay? When I tell you, I've not been okay, I'm unhappy. You just tell me, it's okay, things will just be fine. Don't tell me it's okay. Ask me, what is happening? What is it? What we talked about last time might not be necessarily what is disturbing me now.
Man, are you hearing?
Yeah?
This is fire on the mountain.
It's not. It's just a matter of understanding each other. Are we not talking about understanding your spouse? Are we not?
We are.
Yeah, we are talking about understanding your spouse.
I'm just becoming calm. So
Yeah.
don't think I don't have words. I'm just,
okay.
I want us to understand each other. That's why every Tuesday is very important to join us. Because every Tuesday we discuss this thing called marriage. We say that marriage is good.
Marriage works. If only you work it.
Good. So
okay. Difference number 3. We said difference number 1 was men appreciate space, women love company. Number 2, we have said men talk for information, women talk for affection. All right? Remember, we are on understanding your spouse. So the difference number 3 between a husband and wife that you should be able to understand each other is men want respect, women want honor. That's a difference. Okay?
Yes.
I wouldn't say...
Talk about this issue of honor. Before I come about talk about it.
Now, women appreciate honor. Okay? The best definition to a woman of love, all right, is not the words per se. The words come in. They have their space. Because we love is also down here. It's a point. One of the things that women appreciate is one of the ways that women will know you love them. Okay? Is when you show them honor. Okay? You show your honor. Number 1 way a man or a husband should be able to show honor to the husband, to the wife is by listening to her. Okay? If she's having a challenge or she's having a concern or she's having one challenge or the other, one of the ways we show honor is we show honor by a man shows honor to the we realize that my husband loves me. You can be able to listen to my pain, my cry. Listen to me when I talk or when I call. All right? Number 2, the other way is honor me in the presence of your friends. Be proud to show me around. Be proud to move and walk around with me. When my in-laws, that is your family, are complaining 1 or 2, 3 things about me, are you on my side? Can you defend me? Can you protect me? We have been talking about the differences of husband and wife.
Yes.
And number 1, we started by saying men appreciate, one of the difference is men appreciate space, women love company, interactions. All right? Number 2, men talk for information, women talk for affection.
Yes.
That is on the communication basis of the relationship. Number 3, that is where we were. It is men want respect, women want honor. And so I was explaining to my sweetheart here, and I was telling him that honor, love for women is not expressed by words per se. It is. We love hearing
So
it.
she should not be saying it.
No, we love hearing it. But you see, actions
Do
speak
you
louder.
guys take it serious when you say it?
Yes, but
How many
actions.
times somebody says, I love you, I love you, I love
The other day, I had a lady, she was an elderly lady saying that from the day she got married, she has never heard the word I love you from the husband. So she doesn't know it exists. And then she was asked, how many children do you have? She has 5 children with that man.
you. They came out.
Yeah, I don't know. From the day she was married, she has never
The
had.
man has never told her.
She does. She has never
That's a
had
real
it.
African man.
That's the truth. So, and she has 5 kids with that man. Okay, so there people do their things differently.
Yes.
But women understand love more from the action. And one of the major actions that we learn from is the honor bit of it. Honor by the way you handle your wife, especially in the presence of people that should gain respect for her by how you handle her. Okay? That is how we see and we feel love. So it is more of, yes, I love you, my wife, I love you. But how do you treat me in front of your family, who are my in-laws? Okay? That is what will speak to me if you love me indeed by showing me honor. Okay? Are you proud of me? Do you like going places with me? Do you like showing me off to your friends? Am I someone that you're proud to be seen around with? That will speak honor to me, and it will speak true. My husband loves me. If he can show me off like this to his friends, he's even committed to me. He doesn't have another woman.
But there are people who can embarrass you and you show them off.
Yeah, those ones
they're
that
embarrassing to show.
yeah, and those ones we will make. But if you chose her, I'm sure she was worse off than the way she is now. Because marriage should be able to make you. You should be able to grow in together. One day I will show them the photos that we had when we were young. It is not what we are looking now. You have made me, I have made you. It is called growth in marriage.
They are showable.
Wachana na hao. That's now hao wenye tunasema.
Hapo ameolewa na mzee wako kwa nyumba.
Ndio nasema that thing has a problem because the growth should be evidently seen. Okay. The change after marriage should be seen by how you're growing. So that's how women interpret love. They interpret love majorly by the honor part of it.
So in other words, if a man is angry, or rather, let's say for example, there's a small disagreement, and the man does not say sorry, but it brings flowers, you'll interpret.
I will interpret my husband has said the biggest sorry in this world.
So the man should not bother to say sorry.
It is, you see now, what you do is present the flowers,
And
then say, my wife, I am so
That is
sorry.
double work.
It is not double work. You have become romantic and you have shown physically your love to your
My
wife.
dear, not everybody knows what romantic what it means. So.
It is not that a romance, you're in action. You're showing, a love is action.
Yes.
By the love God had for us, he had to give up Jesus.
Men.
But that was an action. It was an action.
Men, did you hear that? You don't have to say sorry.
No.
All you need is to bring flowers.
Well,
come home with bread.
You have picked half the sentence.
No, let me
You have
explain
picked
to men.
half the sentence. Hakuna bread. Apo.
Men, just carry bread.
When kuna
Avocado. She will not.
The thing is, bring the flowers and then follow it up with I am sorry. I am telling you, umemelt.
But still,
Umemelt yake yote.
there are men who have an issue of saying sorry.
Yeah, they have an issue of saying sorry,
So,
which
the
they
best
should.
way-
Is it right not to say sorry?
Now, I'm just saying.
I'm asking,
Wait,
is it right?
There are men who believe or not, they cannot say sorry.
Why? Because of their ego.
Yes.
Is it right?
No. But if he brings flower, else ushike hiyo ni pole.
Hakuna cha pole kama hiyo pole.
Huo za wenyewe.
Hata maua naweza kugonga nazo if at all you don't
Present them well.
You don't present them well because it's not flowers I need. I can buy them for myself. Remember? I can. But now what will melt me is you give the flowers. That's the first action. Then 2, you follow up with the sweet words. You tell me, my wife, I am sorry for what I did yesterday, I will not repeat again. Umemvunja miguu kila mahali. She has melted.
Lakini bado utapewa maneno.
Sasa
next time usirudie.
Sio maneno, ni kupangwa sasa. Utaambiwa you see now.
Kupangwa, kupashwa.
You've brought so
utaambiwa sasa sikiza mwanaume next time ujue hivi.
You see now, you have melted her. Wait, number one. Hapana wewe unataka kutunyesha na sitachukua hiyo.
Goja. Women don't just take sorry. They must explain.
What are you saying sorry for? What is the sorry for?
Shikilia.
Sishiki.
Amesema you must explain.
What is the sorry for?
Wait.
We must talk about why you are apologizing. And so this that doesn't happen
again. I
again.
Flour. It will melt you. I say sorry. I didn't explain my sorry. Yawa.
It's not explaining your sorry. It's handling now the matter. Because sorry, pole haina dawa. Pole haina tiba.
Wow.
Tiba ni kuongea na hiyo kitu tuseme haitarudia tena.
Somebody is saying here that this is Karemi. Karemi Kimathi is saying, bring flowers and say sorry. Attitude also matters.
Yeah. So you bring those your flowers, they are big flowers there, and then you have gone. What have you? What is it?
Somebody is agreeing.
Who told you I want to start a flower business?
Love is in action. So flowers means love is in action.
Love is in action, and you value me.
Ukuje sorry kama 200 hivyo ukuje. Ukuje 200 nini? The thing is this.
Yeah.
The thing is this. Men, I want to know this. Even if you say sorry and you come with a chocolate or fudge. Lazima kwa utaambiwa baba lazima ujue hii kitu vile ngoma inaenda.
Mtu wangu unachoma.
Sichomi.
Unachoma.
You know what? This is the thing. Women don't just take sorry. They take detailed sorry.
It's not a detailed sorry.
Let me explain. For example, so mama nini? She knows I'm going to say so. Then I say sorry, okay. Sorry, I nini ulifanya nini?
Si sorry ya nini.
You know what will happen from there? What women are looking for is a discussion on the matter. Which
is it wrong?
Which the man is trying to do a shortcut on it.
Which is wrong.
Because he knows
shortcuts are dangerous. They can kill. Now, if today we handle the matter by flowers, so you are silencing me with your flowers, okay?
I'm apologizing to
you have apologized with the flowers. We have not handled the issue. What tells you that it won't repeat itself again tomorrow? Have I poured out what is in my heart, the heart?
For me to apologize with flowers, for the
and
man
the
to
pain.
apologize with flowers, it means he has seen his mistake.
Sweetheart, acha accept the right route.
Listen.
What is the right route?
Listen.
Even if you've come with the flowers.
It is not wrong to talk about the challenge.
It is right.
It is right.
That's the right thing.
That's what I said.
Even if you've come with flowers.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. There are men who have an issue of saying sorry.
So we accept them the way they are like that. They are wrong.
Because atakwambia pole.
Atakwambia pole, lakini hiyo si kitu si mara ya kwanza anasema pole hata na maua hata na gari. Wachana na maua. There are people who apologize with cars and ni apology, but you see, bado, you know, women can stay without those things. They don't matter. What matters is, by the time I met you, you didn't even have those things. We have found them together. So you coming to close my eyes, kunifunga macho, interpretation.
Close your mouth.
Close my eyes with khakis. It is good. It will make me happy. But it is inconsequential. What I am interested in is to see change in you as a man. Good. And that will not come. That will not come by flowers. If you give me flowers and you're still cheating, if you give me flowers and you're still coming home late, you're drinking, and all those bad behaviors that are an issue, are causing an issue, we have not solved the issue. We haven't. Wewe unajaribu tu kunifunga macho like the way you can beat a child and then you go buy them lollipop. They are forgotten. So the thing is, those men that have a challenge with saying sorry, number one, it is pride that makes them not apologize. They should kill that ego. Because those are some of the things, those are some of the things that are killing homes. If you cannot accept you're wrong, then you have an issue. You're a marriage killer.
Now, there's something you say, and people say, actions speak louder than words.
Yeah?
Actions speak louder than words. Right?
You're asking if I said it?
No, I'm saying...
People say, yes.
Actions speak louder.
Actions speak louder than words. It's true.
So, if I come with flower, my action speaks louder than my sorry.
You have come with flowers, okay?
Let's go slowly.
Yes.
Let's go slowly.
Hizo flowers umeleta. Maybe hata niko mgonjwa, I'm in the bed. Are they for a sick person? Do you want me to start flower businesses? What is it you want me to do with those flowers? Talk after the flowers.
Sorry.
After, yes.
Sorry.
Kwani hiyo mdomo inauma tu kusema.
Sorry.
Yani that story is very heavy like that.
Sorry. After sorry. Put the flower in a flower vase.
Yes.
The issue,
And then
okay, let me say something. The issue that men fear is,
thank you for accepting is a fear.
listen, what men don't like is that tumerudi kule kitu tulikosania.
Sasa tutaihandolaje bila kurudi huko na niwe ulianza?
I'm not saying it's not right to talk about it.
Yes.
It's not right. It's wrong to talk about the issue. It's good to talk about the issue. Matter of fact, a problem is not solved till it's discussed.
So you've opened your eyes, my husband. Shikilia.
Shika.
Shikilia mtu wangu, shikilia.
Staki.
Nimeshika na elbow.
This thing called like shikili. Because you like oppression.
No pressure. I like when you accept the truth which you have. Shikilia tena. Shikilia na right hand.
No. Staki.
Yeah. So what we are saying is actions speak louder than words.
That is
and you have not talked about respect.
Let's go to
we are
twende hapo.
still dwelling on the honor.
One thing I want to agree here.
The difference.
Is that women like honor. How you treat them is good. But we have unromantic men who don't know come away twende. Really. But now, at the same time, men love respect. Matter of fact,
the difference of what women like
yes,
now.
Matter of fact, men can do away, man can do without your love.
Yes.
But they cannot do away without respect. Respect in how you talk to them, how you address them. Now, every mwanaume, that is disrespect. How you cook for them. A man has entered the house. One way I know you respect me is how you treat me, how you handle me. Men like to be handled as king. Ladies, I repeat, every man must be handled as king. Number one, you don't talk to your husband when you're pointing at him. It's disrespect. You don't raise your voice. It's disrespect. Your husband does not talk to you and you're putting makeup. It's disrespect. Your husband does not come on the table and he wants his food and his food is not there. It's disrespect. Men, we thrive, our honor or our, what do you call it? Our manliness or our manliness is appreciated by how we are treated. That's the difference with men. Which, and I want to disagree with this issue, that now we are in a different era, you know, where there's gender equality, whereby the men and the women are the same. It will never be.
It's not true.
There's no day a man will be the same as a woman. And even those that say they are gay, as long as you're a man, you're a man.
Yeah.
If you like, go remove that thing. Still, you're a man. That's how God knows you. So what happens is this. There is how that this man must be treated.
I want to ask a question. Yes, continue.
You can't put this man whereby he's one speaking Ugali. You enter them by.
On respect, eh?
Yes.
Let me ask a question. And I want you to answer me very openly, without defense. Respect is earned. Right? Sema yes ama no?
Sasa hivyo.
Sasa kwa nini unatoroka?
Because I have a different answer.
Ushakuwa defensive.
No, I want to answer a different way.
Usharukia kukuwa defensive.
Why should it be earned?
Yeah. Yes.
Respect is only earned when it has been done what? It has been affected.
It has been broken.
It has been,
I have a scenario,
so
case scenario.
The first, apart from us being in love,
Yes.
was to get married. When a woman comes into marriage with a man,
Yes.
she carries a respect with her.
Okay.
The man carries the love with him.
Yes.
Yes.
I have a case scenario, for example, a married woman who does not care for the children. Okay? Probably her excuse, we are saying here we are talking on a Christian fraternity, right? Who doesn't care for the children, doesn't care for the husband, wacha nipe an example na wamama ndio uone kenye nasema. Doesn't wash the house is unkempt and everything. Yes. Okay? even if the man was to, even if another woman comes into that house, okay, and really wants to respect this woman, where is respect? How will she get the respect? Will she get any respect?
She won't get a respect.
That's what I'm saying, eh? Respect is earned. Okay?
On some other things.
Respect is earned on a general base.
Let's ask a question.
Ona.
The man has not done.
Ushakuwa mdefensive na ujui naenda wapi.
Ushaenda because he is outside their men. Usharuka mpaka.
Sasa ndio nasema hivi, eh?
Sasa uruke first pande nyingine.
That man, by the time anaingia kwa nyumba, anataka apate chakula kwa meza,
yes,
is the time he has come with money.
Yes.
For buying dinner.
That is wrong.
Before curfew. Ako tu hapo amekuja na pesa 7:30, wewe ukimbie nje ukanunue chakula
swali ni ulimuuliza mapema.
Unaona? Si anafaa kuulizwa. Doesn't he know it's his responsibility?
Because ametoka asubuhi, he didn't get anything.
And akiwa huko kwenye yuko,
the door was open at 7:30.
No, it cannot open at 7:30. It could have opened at 4. Unaona? Hiyo time amepata 4, anakimbia kwa M-Pesa anaweka pesa. Acha kuwatetea vibaya.
No.
Aya, let's go to the second point.
No, do you agree that somebody can go out and come back with nothing?
Come back with nothing true.
It's possible, right?
Okay?
It's possible.
Yeah. On your way, sishiki kitu. Kwa this thing called marriage, sishikangi. Sitaki. Now, the thing is this, eh? Many men, and it's not by kuekelea ama I'm trying to support disrespect from the ladies.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Many men, one of the things that they do wrong, ndizo zinawakatishianga heshima. Okay? Ndizo zinawakati. I knew you wouldn't respect it.
No.
By the way they handle them.
You say that the way what men have been doing.
No. Some of the things that they wanajianika kwa mabibi zao ndizo zinawatoa heshima. A Christian home that, don't forget, even Christian homes have been hit by bad things nowadays, like infidelity. Today you had how many cases here that you are praying for? So Christian homes.
So many.
Okay? So even when we are trying to talk about Christian homes, we are not talking to perfect homes. We are talking of homes that have challenges. So what I'm trying to say on the part of respect,
men, talk.
It is important. Ladies, it's very important, very key that you respect your husband, because that is what
hold it.
That I cannot. That is, let me hold for myself. That is what now speaks your love to them. That is the language they understand by respect. But another thing that I can tell my ladies is that some of these men have disrespected themselves mpaka kwa watoto, wacha kwa bibi, mpaka kwa house help. Na tabia.
This is the thing.
Na tabia.
No matter, no matter how bad the man is, no matter how bad, still in that house.
For example,
a woman has no excuse to disrespect the husband, even if he has disrespected himself.
That's the truth. But you see now, the only
time the man needs to earn respect from the wife, from the wife, is when the man has hurt the woman.
Yeah, and that's the case. Yeah.
But that does not mean that now, even if you're hurt, you shout at him.
No, it's wrong.
Yeah, good, thank you.
It's wrong.
I'll give you 5,000. So what needs to happen when do you earn the 5,000?
Today, now, after the program.
It's not possible. So what needs to happen is very simple.
Yeah.
This is a take. Women, no matter how that man is, you have to respect it.
Men, no matter how that woman is, you must honor her.
You know what will happen? If a man does wrong and you disrespect him for doing wrong, he will do it more. Number 4.
But see, the truth is this, honey, wacha tu tuache pia kubebeshanga wa mama mizigo zingine zenye hata migongo zao zinavunjika mapema before they are old. See, one of the way a man gets honor, respect, let me use that word, respect from the wife, is by the way you're playing your role as a husband and also as a father.
I have a question.
Unaona, hiyo hata majirani watakuheshimu wenyewe. Msichana wako wa kazi atapatia an example, mimi nataka bwana kama baba ya Asha. Unaona?
I have a question.
You see, but now the man himself has issues until auntie anajua hajakuja home 3 days. Ako wapi?
I have a question.
Kwani anaenda ushago kila siku? Yenyewe mwenyewe amejianika, so akiingia kwa nyumba,
God does not understand Kiswahili, it's complaining.
Yeah. When he enters, when the man enters the house, when the man enters the house, auntie already is looking at him those ones of, so you're back. And then mama is like feeling, you know, that feeling of
She wants to eat somebody.
umekuja leo.
Yes.
Unaona? Then the children are like, so
But
daddy
no.
today has come. You see, and it's something that has been happening. Where is the respect going to come
Thank
from
you.
there?
At that particular moment he has entered, how should he be treated?
How should you be treated?
Answer me.
Kama iko chakula kule. Kama
Thank
iko
you.
maji ya kuoga kaoge.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hiyo tu.
Hiyo tu.
Hakuna.
Hiyo ingine atajiania.
This every Tuesday we have this thing called marriage.
This thing called marriage.
We believe that marriage is good.
Marriage works.
Only.
If only you work it.
And today,
We are helping it work.
good. We are taking a short break to be back in our field. Don't touch that dial. Welcome back. God bless you. It's another wonderful day. Every Tuesday we call it Terrific.
Terrific Tuesday.
Good. It's the day where we burn it up. The day we light it up.
Yeah.
It's the day we talk about this thing called We
marriage.
believe that marriage is good.
Marriage works.
If only
you work it.
And one wise woman said, if you see it not working,
someone is not cooperating. Yes.
No, one partner has refused.
Or both are not cooperating.
Welcome back. God
Yeah.
bless you. We are happy that you're responding to us. You're getting us well, loud and clear. We're so happy, and God is helping us. As we believe, also helping you.
Right.
You're going straight to the point. That ladies, listen to me. No matter how that man behaves, you must learn to respect him. Number one, you can't shout at him in front of the kids and the household. You cannot start putting his head as if he's a small child. You cannot. You know, there's a sweet way of talking to a man. Remember, the man is the king of the jungle.
Yeah.
In that house, as long as he's paying bills and is the man there, he's the Lord.
Why do you have to talk about the bills?
I am talking to my listeners.
But you see, I'm here. I'm also listening.
No, I'm talking to the listeners.
That bills part is not
Wait,
nice.
I'm talking to
Are we being bribed because of bills?
Do you have issues with men?
It's with the bill, with the men.
No, do you have issues with men?
I do not.
Okay, so let me talk to our viewers.
Yeah.
So all our viewers, I want you to understand that as long as that man is the king of the jungle,
Paying
let him rule
bills.
his own. Oh.
Hey, paying bills is not right.
So as long as he's the one providing, taking care of the house, which he should, it's his responsibility. So it's not wrong to mention. You must give him his space and respect him. How you talk to him? Don't talk to him. Tell him my lord.
We have point number
My
4.
house.
We are going to point number 4. And men, remember, respect is earned.
How much?
Respect is earned.
How much are you earning from it?
Respect is earned.
Let's go.
Number 4, a difference between men and women. And
yes.
also maybe husband and wife.
Yes.
Number 4 is men are moved by what they see.
Man, I see. That's why we are more prophets than men.
Women are moved by what they hear. Men
Hear or
are
touch?
moved. Men are moved by what they see. Women are moved by what they hear.
That means that is no. I don't know.
Talk about men. Wachana na
When
women.
it comes to the issue of men are moved by what they
See.
see. That is why men like clean places, clean women, clean things.
What do you mean clean women?
Clean women. There are some women are very dirty. Huh? So men are is true. We like seeing good things. We like seeing good houses. We like seeing good, clean women. That's why you find if a man sees a girl walking on the street and she's nicely dressed, they will turn. Anything good.
Is it right?
Anything good.
Is it right?
Pulls the man.
Is it right?
And ladies like what?
Is it right for their heads to turn? Kwanza tutaka hapo sana. Is it right?
Is it wrong?
Is
Is it wrong?
If I ever
No.
be walking with you and I see you
Hey.
turning your neck,
Maybe I've seen a building.
that is in true leg form, walking with a crooked-legged
Bible
leg.
say give honor where honor
Hakuna-
is due.
Is it right for them to turn and see?
Is it not wrong? Is it wrong?
Answer yes or no.
Answer me, Pat. Is it wrong?
Is it right for them to? It is very wrong.
What is wrong about
That is last.
Not last.
It is last.
You have just seen something good.
Hakuna kitu kama hiyo daddy. No, there you are mess. You're spoiling. You're spoiling.
I have a question
That
for
is
you.
how last
Let
starts.
me ask you. So if a man is walking, he should walk as if the just
Skia.
straight. He's matching. Even if I can tell you, I said,
Let me tell you.
Achana pazia
Aya.
kizuri tafanya nini? Tajiuza kibaya. Tajitembeza.
Endelea kwambia those
I'm
who
not
are
saying-
men to start to
Listen,
be seen
I'm not-
and appreciating.
I don't
Next
mean-
will be touched.
Wait. No. I'm not saying you last. I'm not saying you follow.
But what is that thing that is making you turn your head?
Listen, let me do something.
It is last.
Anything good will attract you. That's the truth. You see, sometimes these people are too Christian until they lose relevance.
Who? Which people?
Christians, they can be relevant. Let me tell you
wait,
something.
hapana.
Let's talk the truth. Don't tell me these ladies don't see handsome men dressed in nice suit and they don't check.
We are
They
not
see.
see oriented.
Oh, so when men
We
are
are
walking
here oriented.
with their
Alejandro
their
chest.
Yes, you don't see.
We see
Good.
very well.
Then
But it will not have the same effect as your see.
it's not true. Who said the matter have effect?
With the men, it has effect.
Who said?
It has effect.
Where is it written?
It is known.
Where?
I can even
Who
give
said it?
evidence of what it can
For
do.
where?
Hayai, let me tell
Only
you.
those who have last that are driven.
No, but honey, to be frank,
To be frank,
to
is
be
this.
sincere.
To be sincere.
Ati aone na apinduke tukiwa na yeye sincerely. Is it right?
Asipinduke because ile coffee tamchapa.
Hakuna coffee.
Anasikia stima.
Hakuna coffee. Yeye mwenyewe anajifanyia.
You see, okay, see what I tell you. I'm not.
Hapana honey,
wait.
sema peupe kama ni right.
Peupe is this. When something is good, attractive, a man will look.
Do you know?
But the thing is this, you should not last to it.
What is the
Or
what
last.
is the difference?
The difference is this.
Unaangalia kitu si yako.
Okay.
Utakosaje
Where-
kuiappreciate
okay.
kwa roho
Let me
na
check.
nitajuaje hujaiappreciate mpaka kwa kichwa.
Okay, let me correct
Alafu
this one.
unakuja-
For peace sake, let me correct this one.
Ewe hiyo kwanza
Okay.
that topic after this thing called marriage is topic. And the day I see you,
Listen.
the day I see,
For the sake
let
of-
me sit well. The day I see you, oh my husband, you will explain in capital letters. Afadhali hata ungeisema.
Listen. Okay, let me rephrase my word.
Ati see and turn.
Let me rephrase.
Turn where?
Let me rephrase now. The thing is, men, when you see, don't turn. Don't turn. Don't turn. Just ukiona sawa, achana nayo.
Haki yani umeharibu, umechoma. Haki ya Mungu umechoma.
Men see.
Umechoma.
Men are moved by what they see.
It's true.
I agree.
I agree.
So the only problem is turning.
The only problem is is allowing the seeing now to
become
progress.
last.
You see, no,
Right.
hakuna kitu kama hiyo. Siwezi
Guys,
shika. hata kama nitashika zote hii haiwezi. Ona, you see, you have seen. Sin is sin.
Thank you.
Unaona?
Yes.
But now the thing, where you have spoiled, in capital letters.
I repressed my word.
I
swallowed them back. Man, don't
where you have spoiled.
Kama unaenda simbele kama nini bodyguard tomorrow. Where is your name?
Now, you're trying to correct what you cannot correct. Topic to be continued at home. But the thing is this, where I totally disagree completely, honey, for men to go to heaven.
Yes.
Sin is okay because you cannot avoid sin.
Yes,
you are not blinded to.
Yes. What you should avoid is lust, right?
No, what you should avoid the first thing that leads to lust. Because utazoea ukiona unafuata na macho. Unaona? Na sasa umefuata na macho. Say umefuata na macho, definitely there is what you are following to look.
No.
That is how it starts.
That's judging men.
Hani hapana.
Milka is saying Papa hapo unachoma.
Amechoma Milka. Anaunguza.
Ovyo. Daniela is saying Papa, the eyes are gate. Once something enters through it, it will rest in the heart.
Thank you.
The rest is history. Which history? Okay, Daniela, listen. Men, don't follow what you see.
You have already told them to follow now. They are.
Okay, men, I'm correcting. Man is to error. Men, don't follow with your eyes.
The thing is,
don't follow.
What I agree is you cannot avoid your husband seeing good things. The thing is this.
What I was in short.
Makosa ni yeye hapana kufuata na macho. Kwa sababu akifuata na macho,
usifuate na macho.
Akifuata na macho itakuwa mazoea. Ile ameona tu anafuata kwa sababu ni mingi, kwanza siku hizi ziko uchi kila mahali. They are walking, selling. They are there to be seen. So when you say to see and to see, you know there is when you follow you have seen twice. It's wrong, my husband is wrong. It's very wrong. That one has pained me on behalf of women.
Wait, so women don't look.
The thing
women
is,
should live in time.
No,
Leo. So even women should not turn.
They should not turn. It's wrong.
Even
especially
women.
If you're a married woman.
Even
what are you turning to follow?
Even women.
Yes.
Shikilia.
Sishiki.
I agree with you.
Siwezi shika your point.
Shishiki.
No, you want to submit me by force. Skia.
Davis is saying, God's power is saying, to look is not lost. That the heart wants for what you see is a problem with man.
Yes.
It's what you see.
Look.
So what you see is not a loss.
To look. God's power is very right. To look is not wrong.
Yes.
To look.
Ukiona hivi umeona. But what follows is the problem.
Following is bad. And then when you follow day one, I can assure you the devil will bring so many, you will see it like
David
10.
is saying you can't avoid seeing. Confirmation ndio mbaya.
Confirmation niyo kufollow, seeing twice. Davis is true.
Mom is interpreting this.
No. Seeing and following is wrong.
Kilasi saying it's good to look, but not to see.
Yes. Because looking you cannot avoid.
So you can follow with your eyes and see, but not look and not see.
Wacha nikwambie.
So Mama wants to remove jacket.
I am sweating because that point has boiled something in me that will be.
Paka is saying nimuone.
Wacha tu. Hata mimi nikuone. Faith, hata mimi nikuone. Mbona namuongelesha kazi? Hata mimi nikuone mudhoka, hata niambia ni nini anasi.
Let's go back to the topic.
Yeah.
What I was trying to say is this.
Right.
Men are moved by what they see. That means
whatever is theirs they should see well, not see others.
Okay. Hey, I'm being oppressed. This is judgmental oppression. What I'm trying to say is that men would like seeing good things. And if you see they are seeing outside, probably what they have is not looking good.
You know, let me tell you. This thing that you married.
Let's agree.
No, let's agree.
That time. Let's be honest here. Let's be very honest.
Yeah.
That even the women, you ladies, you can be forwarding. Careless.
Kwani men can't be.
I must wait.
Wakinuka mdomo chini ya mask. Na squeeze hiyo ndio hideout. Hiding zone. They can't be forwarding. Ukichoma kwa mama nitachoma kwa baba. The thing is this.
Okay, let's finish on this. The next point then we close. Because as a matter of fact, I have a question. And
That question will
It has to be answered. And the question I want.
So we were saying men are moved. The difference.
With that one? Oh, you have just
Difference
cut it short.
because time is going. Difference number 4 is
And now, hey.
difference number 4. We said one. We had.
Am I through with this issue of respect?
We have already done with respect. We are on sin.
No, sin. Okay, we have sin.
Yes.
Are we done with the issue of sin?
That's where I am. Number 4. That's what I'm reading through. Okay. Men are moved by what they see. Women are moved by what they hear. And for heaven's sake, today I've been pained that men see and then they see twice. That is not right. Aki, if I see any one of my sons sing twice, you will tell me what you are seeing as double. I will talk on behalf of my daughters. It is very painful to imagine someone is seeing twice. Yeah, that is.
So it should not blink. So
Now,
once it sees once, it should not blink again.
No, the thing is this, umeona. Nini unafuatana kuangalia tena? You have seen. What is this thing you're following again to see again?
Maybe
You are cooking last, and it will be served with a big plate.
The color of the dress.
Which color of the dress?
Or maybe you have seen they look like your sister, your cousin.
No. That is what
You see,
introduces last, and it starts like that. That's a topic for another day. Men are moved. No, I don't want to question that area.
Can I ask a question?
I am feeling here.
Can
I am feeling here.
I ask a question? Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Have you ever met someone on the street and then the person looks familiar? Then they pass you and then you turn.
Yeah.
To see if they're the same person.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
What about that's what men are looking at?
Now, that is a different look.
Thank you.
The look we are talking about
somebody
here is
just passed and say, wow, that dress, which color?
the matter of fact, as a man, you're even allowed to compliment. For me, I don't have an issue with that. You can. No, you can. It's easy. If someone is looking sharp, it's okay.
You tell her you look nice.
But on a clean page.
Yeah.
Unaona, on a clean page, ile like it has no. You know, umenyamaza umeangalia ukiwa umetulia peke yako kwa roho na kwa kichwa. Unapika nini huko ndani? What are you cooking inside the heart? That is my point. But even when I'm walking with you, you are cooking. You have cooked. You have cooked something. Only Jehovah can tell us what is in that heart at that particular time. But now, the thing is this, what I agree with, even if I'm with you, and you see a lady that has...
Mimi ukijaribu tunahaki na kumona na waka. Niko hapa uniambie atuna.
Ona. Check this, If I'm with you, what is genuine?
Uambie wa jamaa, you have a nice chest. Na mimi niko na one pack.
I'll give an example.
No.
Ngoja. Wewe uko na one pack, shauri yako, jua unafaa kwenda gym. Kuna zile vitu bibi yako ana appreciate. Amuka. That is a sign, my husband, this is what is good. Oh. And she's saying live in front of you that you know. So maybe amejaribu kuisema mpaka...
This program is ending here.
Maybe amejaribu kuisema mpaka na kukuwekea vegetable salad for dinner uski. Anakuambia that is stomach.
Mtu uko na 6 pack. Your chest ni kama ile ya Leandro. Alafu
hapana, kwani no, that's a deep comment. For heaven's sake, that's a deep comment. But what even me, I'm giving my own examples with my own husband. In church, when my husband sees our daughters in church, they are nicely dressed. He commends them in front of me many a times, even maybe when I'm not there or when I'm there. Daddy will tell them, your hair is looking nice. You're sharp today, you're sharply dressed today. That one is genuine because even I'm there and even me, I top it up and I say, what? It's true. Your hair looks nice. Okay? Or I tell you, that hairstyle looks good.
Street.
Now, ile yenye nakatana nayo.
Kwa street.
Si kwa street. Hata kwa street pia ukimwambia anakaa poa. I don't mind. Unaona? But bora si kitu umeficha nini kwa roho. Now, men are moved by what they see. Women are moved by what they hear. Let's go to that point then before we wrap up. Men are moved by what they see. Women are moved by what they hear. We love hearing good things.
Oh.
Yes. What you usually say is true, but wewe unaichukuanga kama you're addressing Sunday school. Is we love being cheated with good words. Wewe unaisemanga hivyo, si ndio? It's wrong. It's not like that. We like being told good things. Okay? Women
like to be told some little lies.
Women are like for example, I'll give an example with one of the loves of men. A man will come, it's a wisdom I'm giving men. They want to buy a new car, all right? Maybe a sports car.
Yes.
The best way to bring that news to your wife, whom you mmeanza kumwaga mawe pale Kitengela, ati unataka kununua sports car saa hii. The best way to bring that news to your sweet wife is tell her, my wife, on your birthday, I want to get you a sports car that has only 2 seats for me and you, so that we can be cruising on our way to Mombasa. Umemdanganya na maneno, lakini ni gari unataka kununua because you'll be the one driving. Unaona? Okay. Sweet words, know how to bring them on table. Not just, I am bringing nini. You will fight because as she's thinking, how much mchanga is that? We have finished the house halfway.
It's true what Mama is saying. Women love good words. And also men like saying good things. So I now tell you this, that as a Christian, you should not brew lust in your heart by turning around.
Yeah.
But if you've seen a good building next to the lady who have just passed,
hakuna building hapo. Ni lady anafuatwa.
You see, why men are the person to turn is because your turning will be judged as lust. So the best thing is, straight.
There is a time Pastor Israel Matolo said that men are always suspects. By their wives.
Which is very true.
Yeah.
We believe you have been blessed.
Yeah.
But apart from that, I want this beautiful girl to say last words, then we're going to say grace.
Yeah. One of the things that has been breaking marriages is because people don't understand each other.
Yes.
Okay? You do not understand that you're married to a man and not a woman like you. And you also, as a man, you don't understand you're married to a woman who is differently created, from the way you are created. So tonight's topic was to enlighten you on the differences, the normal differences that are there between a husband and a wife. And so we got to point number 4. Kindly don't miss next Tuesday. We'll be handling the next of the points as we do a closure on that. And then we'll have a part 3 of also this. And we are going to get to a point whereby you need to understand your husband and also understand your wife. When she behaves somehow. Just understand that she's being a woman. Hakuna tutabi. Unaona unaharibu unachoma na mimi sikuwa nachoma. Saile. When he behaves somehow. Yeah. When he behaves somehow, you get to understand that he's just being a man, and you understand him from that point of view. So we want to appreciate everyone that has been on board on SOA TV, everyone that has been on board on our social media handles. God bless you for being loyal and faithful to us. The Lord increase you and do you very, very well. Look out for this thing called marriage every Tuesday on our social media and Sound of Abundance TV. Otherwise, God bless you.
Yeah. Again, as I always say, that as long as you're not dead,
there is hope for your tomorrow.
God bless you, God bless you. And keep on watching SOA TV. Keep it locked. And also want to invite you to our Sunday services here in church. Till we see you again, God bless you, keep your watch over you. And we always say that marriage is good.
Marriage works.
If only
you work it.
God bless you.
You are blessed.